Philly, F.A.M.E. Philly, F.A.M.E.
Alright, we got Bam Say No More in the building, man.
I already know.
Right, and you right here with P&B Man.
My guy.
You guy.
Got next.
Low key.
Alright. So yeah, as of recent years, you down with New Lane, P&B Rock, P&B Mean, the whole clique, know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of people might remember you from, the whole Headshots movement, Bam Say No More, Young Bob Headshots and all of that.
Yep.
Know what I mean? So we want to get into that story a little bit, because we've been doing the interviews and we be having people, talk about the whole battle with Touch Money-Top Klass. We had a lot of people tell different sides of the story. So you was definitely in the mix at the time, like we was talking off camera, like seemed like you and Young Bob, y'all was partners, but it seemed like he was more like Baby and you would be more like Slim, like more on the background, on the streets and all that type of stuff. So give them that rundown, y'all relationship, how the whole Headshots thing came together from your perspective.
Alright, so boom, I knew Bob all my life. First of all, it's from kids and shit. So like he was doing the music thing before I even came around. He was doing the CDs and shit, and running through schools, Roxborough High School and all that. I was down one block down on 24th. He's from 24th and North. I'm from 24th and Birch. I'm one block down. I'm hustling and grinding. I'm actually buying the CDs off Bob. You feel me? So I'm buying this shit. I'm listening to this shit. And I'm like, I was always a music head. So I'm like, I knew what could be better than we needed to do. Bob was like, he was selling them drinks with paper covers and shit, writing on it. That shit was flying. So I'm like, yo, we gotta get a little bit more professional. So I pulled him to the side one day and shit, like, yo, be easy. Let's do this. Let me invest. Let me help you. Like, you wanna help me? He called my bluff. See if I'm really gonna do it. That's Bob's whole game for the. He probably still do that shit. He called nigga bluff quick. So I go get the joints printed up, the cardboard joints. It still was Young Bob shit though. I ain't started, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna scream and say, oh my God, I started the Young Bob. He started that mixtape shit. Hold on one sec. He doing his thing already. He shit moving. I was a player. I was his customer. So I knew I could help, and I knew I had my little input. I put my little input to it and shit, helped him get certain tracks that he couldn't get to. Like he was more like he was grabbing everything Philly. Anything Philly, Bob was grabbing that shit. Like I remember he leaked the fucking Christian Neef diss track when he dissed each other. And Kev was bad. How the fuck he get it for me and all that shit and shit. So like Bob had that shit. He had inside connects on all that. And sometimes I seen some shit, some industry shit. I be on the motherfucking internet, geeked out, just listening to music for hours. Oh Bob, you got this yet? Oh, I ain't get that. Let me get it. Shit. So that's how that little marriage came. You know what I'm saying? I was helping him. That was right before the DVD shit started. So like all that CD shit, that was Bob started that shit. I jumped on like once I was like the inspiration behind the DVD. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so then we get to the DVD, y'all had the team, like, y'all had the Go-Getters, y'all had the Bloodhounds, y'all had Too Sick, y'all had a nice little squad, so speak on, the progress from getting started and moving through all of that situation.
We had the squad, wasn't nobody fucking with us in the city, point blank period. And the way that shit came together, bro, that shit came together so crazy, man, because we just was grinding. Me and BZ just was grinding. We was going down flow. It was all about, it started off all about Meek. Because Meek was like a little vicious young boy battling niggas, fighting niggas' heads off and shit. So like, we going down flow trying to get, you know what I'm saying, our proper shine. Even with Club Flow down
right.
That shit was like the mecca.
Right.
We need some shit like that now to help these niggas get in. Because that shit used to be lit every Tuesday. Shit was lit. All these niggas they fell in love with. You remember H came down there?
Everybody.
Tech
right.
Head. I go all the way back. I'm really vicious Philly hip hop head, but yeah, that's what we was going down there and shit. Grinding, us, Meet the Helms. We ain't even know Head yet. We ain't even meet Head yet. So we down there trying to get in. Rest in peace, my nigga F.A.M.E. kept pulling us in, getting us on stage, me getting this little 1-2 off and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we came out. Matter of fact, was it your shit? I don't think it was your shit. Whose shit was it? When you came across Head, it might have been your shit, huh?
Yeah, because Face had the camera outside Flow, if that's where y'all met him at.
And Head was on there with these big ass EVs with jeans. He had these big ass EVs with jeans on. He was a monster.
Yeah, but they had a little cypher out there. He spit, Meek spit, D Jones spit. Like that was a classic cypher. Yeah, Face filmed that joint.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy how this shit.
And y'all was in the background.
Yep. So I'm tapping Bob. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? But Bob already knew who Head was. Though I didn't know where it was. I was stuck in my road. Meek from Brick Street. I knew exactly who Meek was. And I didn't know the little nigga. Who the fuck is this little nigga? This nigga, we gotta get this nigga. Wow, you think we should get him? Yeah, we gotta get this nigga. Alright, I'm like, I'm gonna put something in motion. Fuck, couple phone calls got made. They already had mutual acquaintances. They already knew who each other was and shit. So like, you know what I'm saying, hey, come around. What we doing? Y'all got me. He got this side of Broad Street, nigga. I got that side of Broad Street, and I'm over this side for real too. Ain't nobody gonna be fucking with us. That was before we even thought about even beefing with anybody. We just had the hottest 2 rapping niggas around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Had was giving them trap. Had was giving niggas grown man music out of a child. You see what I'm saying? That shit he was talking about, the work and the cars and all that flamboyant shit. Like niggas that was like 25 and 24, they was loving that shit. And Meek was giving you the perspective of the 17, 16-year-old nigga looking at them niggas saying they go and get that shit. You see what I'm saying? So that shit blended, like damn it, perfectly. You feel me? Plus Meek had his team, the fucking Hounds. So they was bringing that energy from SP. You know what I'm saying? With that different ass saying, you know them SP niggas talk different. So they slang was different. They whole swag was different and shit. You feel me? So like that shit meshed. It started off. Ain't how the whole headshot shit started. Oh, actually started. There's a bunch of niggas that Bob had under the wing. Nigga Ant Live, nigga Wall Street was down. Day one headshot, nigga. I don't know if you get nobody. These niggas gonna grind me up. Ant Live, Wall Street, my nigga Dollars,
Magic.
Mook Dollars. No, he came later.
He did?
Yeah, Mook Dollars. This nigga. Oh man. I can't get this fucking. It's on the tip of my tongue. The nigga just DM me too, y'all. It's fucked up. I gotta stop getting high. Nigga just DM me. Well, he know what I'm talking about. I can't get his name right now, but yeah, Bob had that was his little original squad and shit. This nigga Ant Live had Diamond Shoot on Smash, but that was way before I came about and shit. So I don't even talk about from my perspective and what I know. I want to leave it there. I don't even want to go to for me shit.
Alright, so let's get to the classic battle, man.
What? No, see, that's what I'm saying. What niggas don't know was a classic battle before the classic battle.
Alright, we'll get to that.
The classic battle was fucking NH and Still, nigga. NH and Still battle at motherfucking the Pyramid on 16th and Girard. This one we knew we was on to something. NH, we did a headshot battle. The first one we did a Phenomenal Records. It was like brackets. Young Hoppers. All these niggas that niggas grew up liking this shit, these niggas was hungry trying to come and get it. And it ended up with being NH and Still and shit. And NH, that shit was classic, bro. That shit, they was going at it. And they knew each other personally too, so they was just going. And it was debatable. And they just pulled out this rap, this 22-2 rap, and it just fucked everybody brain up. And then they gave it edge to NH. Me personally, I just turned my back on the whole shit. I ain't want to pick, bro. But Still, that's real. Still was in his ass, man. I ain't even gonna lie. And they had to dig in that bag and Still was mad because that was a rap that NH already had, but nobody never heard it because, you know, there wasn't no social media and there wasn't no YouTube, so you could recycle whatever you want. Back then you could go block to block and spit the same 3 raps on every block. And nobody could never know. But now these niggas like me, these niggas gotta work. You can't say the same thing twice. Niggas gonna be on his ass. What, man? You just said that the last song. What? Back then, niggas was getting away with murder back then, though. But that was the classic battle before. That's what actually sparked it for real. Cause that's when the tension started. Niggas like, oh no, you know the fucking the Still Nine niggas is mad as shit. Like we want to take this shit back, yada yada. So that's how we ended up with the first battle at the Hut. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
When Still big boom, that ass when that boom took. That was for fucking NH. That ass when that boom took. You know what I'm saying? So we went up there, Still bit, boom, head the fuck off. I'm still saying that to this day. Now gonna jump in my DM, boom, probably gonna leave a comment or two saying he only won 1 round, whatever y'all want to say, nigga. That shit on YouTube. Go check that joint out. Shit from 10 years ago, that shit still fire. Boom was doing this thing, but Still got his ass. We went up there with Still beat him. Magic beat the nigga, Touch Money Bees. Shoot his fucking head off. Who Bricks battle? Another Still. It was like Still a guy versus them. That's how it really started. So after that battle on Headshot 1, when them drinks, it was that section with just battles. After that day, that's when the tension really started boiling. I'm like, oh.
Alright. And then we all know what happened from there. Like everybody started battling, beefing and stuff like that.
Beefing started getting personal. Like I said, Still and NH really knew each other. And NH from North. He out west acting like he a west nigga. But everybody up north know and Nate. So like, you know what I'm saying? They already felt some type, cause nigga, you supposed to be with us anyway, and you fired. So while we saying we better than these niggas, and they keep screaming your name, and you ain't coming in waving the white flag, and they was with the shits, like, who better than me? None of these niggas better than me. And they like, nigga, you just on the block, we just was chilling, now you on this joint, you a whole nother. But Nate's like a real competitive person, he good rap, that's my nigga, shout out to Nate. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, then from there, it was like rumors, school shit, grants, man shit, all that shit. That shit building, oh my God, Meek better than, and they, you know how that shit go, Meek better than Reed. Reed came later on. Reed came off his buzz from the 2 Raw battle shit. And he was like, he started hanging with the Touch Money niggas because he had his own situation, Top Klass. And he started hanging with them niggas. They needed that nigga though, because we was in their ass. There wasn't nothing they could do with us, bro, because the Bloodhounds not even got involved. We beat them Touch Money niggas with Still a Dime, bro. On some real shit. Meek ain't never had an intention on battling nobody even Touch Money. On some real shit. So it really was like a race to get Reed. It was between Hay and Meek who was gonna get Reed first, you feel me? That's what it really was about. Like they like Reed just killed the nigga all over the Jersey versus Philly. Reed Dollars, everybody was Reed Dollars out. He had that raspy voice, he had that crazy flow. And my niggas knew they had him. And I was rocking with my niggas. And I knew they had him. I definitely knew they had him. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm like a hip hop head, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like I take it pure. He had some bars, but the shit Had was bringing was crazy, and the rawness Meek was bringing was crazy. So Reed was in trouble, and then so we started our shit. So I'm like a fucking marketing genius. I'm like, for all that, then we gonna start taking shots, nigga. Mark 5, we dropping these CDs, nigga. Let's turn this shit into tracks. That's how we really stretch the battle out with tracks. Reed to sneak this, we at this back. That shit made both sides a lot of money though, you feel me? Without letting them actually battle face to face. I think that shit was beneficial for us from not letting them battle face to face. Cause if they didn't battle one time, it would have been over and niggas would have been like, alright, Reed won, Meek won, and they'd been dead. No, nigga, we gonna do this here, y'all gonna sell CDs, we gonna sell CDs. But what I knew was, them niggas couldn't make songs better than my niggas, you feel me? You can't ride a beat like Meek Mill. You can't put that shit together like, hey, you ain't doing that shit that Lil doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't bouncing around all over this shit like Magic and still back and all that shit. You feel me?
Alright, so yeah, so eventually, you know, it got squashed. Like y'all did go through, like y'all did drop CDs back and forth. Y'all definitely, like Nah was saying, like y'all was cool. Like far as you and Bob and Nah, y'all was cool. It was more like competition between y'all.
It wasn't even that though. It wasn't even that just me and Nah. It was like damn it, everybody was cool because Had was dropping boxes off at the hut. Niggas was making money. Meek was dropping boxes off at the hut of CDs. Like you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no Meek going in popping shit. Nah, what's up? Not cashing out. Had cashing out, we talking about shit back and forth. Nigga, it was business. It's just like, it's crazy. That shit got niggas ready for the real game, because that's just how the real game goes. You going right across me, that shit wasn't so real. Nobody didn't get their hands put on them. Nobody got too disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? Out of that was a good beef, bro. The city was cool. You feel me? It wasn't nobody got shot. None of us never fought none of them at that time anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that joint was like that. And then both Reed so-called got signed when he got linked up with the Italian niggas, whatever that was. But you know what though? When Reed did that move, that little fire underneath that bull meat. When he did that shit woke up a monster. He was like, fuck, because he knew he was better than that nigga. You feel me? Like, oh, alright, what's wrong with me? And the whole time, that shit was just building up. Nigga, look at that nigga now. You feel me? That nigga on fire right now. Shout out to that nigga.
Alright. So yeah, so eventually the situation got squashed, you know what I mean? And recently you had put a post up on the gram when y'all was in their studio and they was talking about doing the face-to-face battle, you know what I mean? And they was talking about doing that Blue Horizon and all of that. Remember y'all went down to the studio?
Yeah.
So why didn't that ever happen? Like why did y'all decide not to do that? Was it because of the songs? Like we gonna stretch out?
It wasn't even the songs, they was getting goofy. I don't know, like at the end of the day it's business. I had 100% faith in Meek Mill, Joey Jihad, anybody that was headshot, nigga. I was betting the house on D Jones, fucking Ace, all the way down to Ace. Listen, anybody that wore that team and was spitting that shit, I was betting on them. What I'm saying is, with that Blue Horizon shit, them niggas was asking for a cutter outdoor. Now, you know about the history of that shit. Nigga, we packing that shit without even looking y'all way. Y'all niggas weren't even coming over this side. So y'all want to cut out outdoor for what? Meek Meek wanted to do it because he knew he was gonna win, and he wanted niggas to say he won. I'm like, Meek, it don't make no sense breaking no money because they wanted to battle. Whoever win would get the door. So my whole thing is, who's gonna decide who wins? You see what I'm saying? So if y'all gonna go off the crowd screaming, that shit ain't gonna work. Somebody gonna get hurt. You know, it never made sense to me to do that shit face to face, even though it would have been nice for the city. But eventually somebody would have got hurt, bro. I know that for a fact, bro. If we did Blue Horizon face to face about that kind of money, that shit would have brought in like 30,000. I know. Somebody trying to leave with that 30, somebody was gonna get hurt. Either trying to stop a nigga from leaving with it, or the nigga trying to stop them from leaving with it. Somebody was gonna get hurt. You feel me?
Alright.
So it wasn't even worth it to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was doing it, and it worked out how we did it. We got fucking 85 CDs out of this shit, and fucking 4. We stopped at 4. Or did Bob do 4.5? He did 4.5, didn't he? You did did he do 4.5?
I'm not even sure.
I know he did 4.
Yeah, 4 the last one I remember.
Oh, he got 4.5 in his computer. Tell that nigga stop playing and drop that shit, Bob.
He had a bunch of footage that he didn't use too, so
I already
yeah.
know, man. That nigga could drop a whole real life doc right now. That's probably what he waiting for. A nigga always thinking.
But yeah.
Yeah, but that's what happened. That's why I never happened at the Blue. And niggas started getting big, and then motherfuckers started separating. Had like kind of started his own movement with the getters. He was always a go-getter, but it was like him and Jones. But then this nigga just turned into this other monster. Made the whole go-getters a whole nother situation. Like his niggas, so it'd be 50 go-getter niggas over there. Instead of be 150 headshot niggas. That's how it started. It was the Bloodhounds, go-getters, headshot. But everybody was headshot. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody had a headshot in him. It started being Bloodhounds headshot niggas from down north. The Bloodhounds mixed South Philly North. And go-getter niggas. They all got double G's on their hoodies, you know. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was their home. So after that shit got separated. I don't know how that shit was gonna work. And then there was other shit happening behind the scenes and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so niggas wasn't even really feeling. Niggas was damn near going at each other anyway. So that shit wasn't there. And around that time, that was right after. That was on the OG Did It DVD. We threw them niggas a oop too by letting them get that footage. We went to their studio to figure this shit out. Cause that was when Had and Frank was going at it real heavy. Joey J had and Frank with the grippers, and he said, you know, when he said, Frankie with the grippers going, all you two was gummy bears. Frankie took that little extra person and had to give a fuck, so he had to have a little sit down so we could figure the shit out. You feel me? But yeah, that was that day. We went in there and shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That shit can't happen. Imagine them niggas face to face show. You feel me? Imagine that shit, the tension in that motherfucking room. You know, the crowd brainwashed. They think it's really on. So niggas gonna be strapped tizzle in there ready to blow somebody's shit off of one flock of spit in a nigga's face. Meek with a blink like this with him like, that shit. I'm glad I never let them niggas battle face to face, man.
So like you was talking about, like it was started becoming tension within headshots and the tension between amongst y'all, everybody start kind of going their own way and separating, like Meek and Head kind of went their own way, start doing their own thing, and then them two started going through their situation and stuff like that.
Meek didn't leave. Meek was like, that shit, that Meek situation is different from the Head situation. Head left. Head got to a certain point where as though he felt like niggas can't help him no more. You see what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm here. Now, what you niggas, now where we going from here? Now y'all got 2 seconds to decide where I'm going. Like, and he was gone. He started doing his own thing, but he was doing his own thing under the imprint, still without help and without guidance sometimes. But Head would start being on his own type time. It's like, so when egos clash like that, that's when shit fall out. But it never was like spoken, I'm beefing with you, bam, Bob. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't never that. It wasn't never that. It was like Head felt like he was on the same level as us, as the headshot shit, so he just branched off with the go-getter shit and said, this is my movement and that's your movement. And we friends, but this is my movement, that's your movement. And Meek was still rocking with us. Meek was still fucking with us for a minute after Head left, you feel me? But niggas wasn't liking that, bro. We all come up, there ain't no paperwork, bro. We did that shit from the muscle. That shit, we grabbed that shit out, nigga. It was long days and long nights. But when he did that shit built up a lot of animosity. And it all started over a fucking Head. Well, I think it probably was in the back of Head, but Bob told This is the crazy ass nigga Bob. They asked Bob who was better out of Cicero and Joey Jihad. And Bob looked at the nigga dead ass in the camera and said, Meek Mill. And had like, whoa, like what the fuck, nigga? What you talking about? Me and sister, how this nigga in this? Oh, that shit got ugly out there. I'm too for that back, man. Yeah, that's when it really supposed to have started that night. But I think it was already some shit boiling in the media. But it never came like the light. Like nobody never actually came on and said it. But that's when it said. Meek left on a whole nother his story. How he left that shit. That's something else.
Alright. So y'all kept it going like when they left for a little while. Like we did the joint with Bob. Bob was kind of explaining like that's when Beretta and a couple other people start coming. So y'all went along for a minute, but it just wasn't the same energy. He was saying it wasn't the same vibe, and eventually kind of, died down.
This what happened. Meek went to jail. Everybody know he went to jail. He had a hell of a case. Bell was $1 million. This is my first time ever talking about this shit too. Bell was $1 million. Niggas wasn't in position to really get him home.